All right, we got the greatest of all time. Okay. Oh, this OD got muted already. Crazy.
The word, not the animal, means that you are the greatest of all time in any category.
Try
that
video
you
game
choose.
Video covers.
Now, the GOAT has been a term that has been wildly overused.
LeBron and Drake.
I'm a part of that problem, but that's besides the point. But we be out there calling any person or any character that we like the GOAT, to the point where it gets kind of concerning.
Of that series.
Like, why are we as a society allowing DJ Khaled and GOAT in the same sentence? The only allowing DJ Khaled and GOAT.
I was inspired by you saying God did, and you made my whole life. DJ Khaled the GOAT. God did. Insane Glaze. Insane Glaze. Bro, no cap. DJ Khaled's life is amazing. Cause look, all he has to do is assemble basically Drake and friends or whatever big artist is popping. Say, hey, I'm making an album. Have them boys do all the work. Scream, we the best, for like, what, 3 or 4 times at the beginning and end of a song? Whole album, I get a bag. Off everybody else's work. DJ Khaled, he got a method. He got a method.
In the same sentence. The only go around he's eating, my nigga. And after watching that Michael Jackson movie, that shit moved me. And this movie just showed me you cannot just call anybody the GOAT when you have people like him that exist. Like Michael Jackson.
Oh yeah, I can't wait for season 2 of DMC.
All this man had to do was kiss women on the cheek, and they looked like they was halfway about to collapse. Like, I know backstage shawty was looking like these. I go through MJ's aura in depth in my aura farming video. But one thing that I did not mention was the music videos, because Michael Jackson's music videos are a lost art. Like, these videos would have the most insane stuff imaginable. Like, you would really watch through these and you would see women getting beat up, and Michael Jackson would just dance in response. Like, nah, this nigga dead saw domestic violence and said,
he started hitting it.
One of the funniest music videos
to me
only
was lost because of power of friendship,
where Michael Jackson's part of a gang and gets exposed for being a fake demon. And when Wesley Snipes pulls up and says, so what's up, son? You don't even got no one around you. You lacking. And MJ's like, who lacking? Spawns his group of YNs and starts dancing instead of running a fade. Is this nigga serious? This really...
I'm not gonna lie, it's cool because it's MJ, but if anybody else did this, bro, they getting blicked on the spot. I promise you, especially if you come here in a hee. My boy, you ain't MJ. That's what Aura can do for you.
Be running up, bro. And when he's finally done with his dance routine, you had him looking like... Nah, this shit was dead frying me, but it was truly GOAT material. And now we're gonna talk about other people of this same ilk. Now, I do think Goku is the GOAT anime character, and for some reason, that's a hot take. I do understand some of the hate Goku gets, because back in the day, his fans were doing unparalleled levels.
Bouncing on it.
You couldn't talk about any anime character without hearing, he not beating Goku though. Shut up, bro. Always talking about beating Goku. The niggas typing this couldn't even beat diabetes. And although this was a very annoying era, it does not take away from the fact that Goku is the GOAT. Goku has the most iconic move, the most iconic transformation, the most iconic silhouette. He literally walked so an entire genre of anime could run.
I believe that.
If you are someone in the camp that's gonna look at me and say Luffy is the GOAT, I just want to hold you by the shoulder and say this very calmly. Y'all niggas can suck my dick. When it comes to the greatest,
I might receive a little bit of hate from this, but there is no way that the main character from 1,000 episodes is my GOAT. I'm sorry. I haven't watched One Piece. Give him. It might be like that, but I don't think he banged with Goku. I personally don't. One Piece might be a great show, but yeah, that might be a little delulu. Even with Gear 5 and all that other stuff.
Anime
I don't know, y'all.
Too subjective. My anime list used to have Full Metal Alchemist at the top for years, and it was well deserved. It's one of the most perfect shows of all time, and I'd recommend it to anyone who has not seen it. Now, one of the most common places you would see the GOAT talk about is sports, and depending on which one you're talking about, there's either a debate or there is no contest. In American football, it is very clearly Tom Brady. I know niggas were trying to gas up Kermit the Frog for a minute, and I was just like... Like, you do not make one of the largest sports comebacks of all time to be in Patrick Mahomes talks. When it comes to track and field, there was an undisputable GOAT in Usain Bolt.
Okay.
Usain Bolt in his prime was a different breed. He had announcers saying lines that didn't even make logical sense.
And Usain Bolt has now broken his 5th world record in 12 months.
If you look at some of these races, it was
what do you mean, Shanto?
Unfair. He was gapping the fastest people on the planet like it was nothing. And Usain Bolt was the type of dominant where I would genuinely hate the nigga if I was running against him, because his aura farming was on a completely different level. Because you'll see people using all their might to run as fast as they can, and you'll just see Usain Bolt next to them jogging while literally laughing in their face.
Yeah, Glow, I have.
I'd harm you. Like, these are people that spend their entire lives training just for this moment. And Usain Bolt is taunting half the match.
Bro, he making these boys look like high schoolers, gang. That is ridiculous. Like, he's not trying either. He's literally letting up for those last 5 meters.
Still getting first. You are not winning against this nigga in his prime unless you were doing this.
You'll always despise Dragon.
And he was such an aura farmer, he actively ran slower on multiple of his world records because he was too busy taunting at the end. Like, this number right here is only a world record because he decided to slow down and pump his chest. If he was legitimately serious throughout all of his races,
that would have been 9.5.
I don't even know how much faster he would have been. I think his most legendary moment gotta be the 2008 Olympics, where he got 3 straight world records back to back to back. Undisputed GOAT of the track field. And we got even more undisputed GOATs like Tiger Woods. Now, I know recently we seen this man Tiger Woods losing his mind. Oh,
what the hell?
Bolt was out there trying to make domain expansions. His CTE was acting up, but he is like by far the GOAT when it comes to golf. When you look at a lot of the metrics, he is by far better than anyone at place 2, 3, or 4. He was so good in his prime, people actively played worse when he was on the court. Like, this nigga's hockey was so strong, they would struggle in his presence. And there are some sports where the GOAT is more widely debated. 2 of the most toxic debates of all time is between LeBron and Michael Jordan and Messi v. Ronaldo.
All right, chat, hold on. Just so y'all know my stance, give me 30 seconds. Give me 30 seconds. 30 seconds. Give me 30 seconds, chat. Give me 30 seconds. Because we not playing this game. We are not playing this game, y'all. We frame it. Argue with your mama. My GOAT.
Messi v. Ronaldo gets so toxic, it doesn't matter who you are. Their fans are
I appreciate you, bro. Thank you. More than soon.
I still remember this little girl at the World Cup saying Ronaldo was crying in his car, and grown men were actively sending a 6-year-old death threats.
Oh, that's OD.
You're literally 40. But the debate between these two, I think, is the most intense in sports by far.
That's OD.
Largely because fans in soccer are way too passionate. Now, unlike LeBron and Michael Jordan, Messi and Ronaldo did compete against each other on multiple occasions. And
he's so slow.
Every single time they did, it was complete
I
cinema.
flashed that to my LeBron jersey.
If you look at the stats all together, Messi low-key destroyed the nigga, but they have both had some incredible matches against each other. I think the most popular back in my time was in La Liga 2014, where Barcelona and Real Madrid went against each other and Messi scored a hat trick. I remember this game having niggas in my family going crazy. I don't think you could go wrong with either one. If I had to choose, I think Ronaldo got more aura. Sui is the most iconic pose for a reason, and CR7 is the coldest combination of letters and numbers I ever seen in my life.
That sounds like a car.
Messi, meanwhile, is gonna cook you on the court no matter the scenario, but he's gonna do this being the most socially awkward person of all time. Like, there was a time where he was accepting an award and he almost kissed Mbappe instead of turning to his wife. His poses next to people be fried.
In all this time, we ain't getting PR trained. I mean, I guess you can't train out the awkwardness, but come on, gang. Huncho, Messi, or Ronaldo. Hey, I'm not trying to start a world war. I'm not really a big soccer guy. I'm just gonna say 2 GOATs can't coexist.
And me too. He is unintentionally the funniest person ever. These are two of my favorite matches from the both of them. Definitely check them both out. And we can now go into LeBron and Michael Jordan.
LeBron!
Now, basketball's GOAT debate, I think, is toxic as well because it has largely devolved into which player can we discredit the most. Like, I hate hearing people say Michael Jordan couldn't win without Scottie when he was dropping 15 points in the finals, and Michael Jordan had to average 45 for them to win by 3. By 3! And I have to hear Jordan fans saying LeBron is a choker when he has gone through series where he had to average 35, 9, and 9, with his second best shooter averaging 12 and his third best averaging 9. And the
Again, no, mind you. Against the goddamn Avengers. The Avengers, chat. The Avengers. Steph Curry, Klay Thompson, KD, Andre Iguodala, Draymond Green, all them. The Avengers for one man. For one man. And guess what? To this day, he's still doing it. He's still doing it. He put KD out just in the playoffs just now. They talking about, oh yeah, Bron legacy finna be gone. He finna be the first person to ever blow a 3-0 lead. No. We just wanted to do it in front of a Houston crowd. And watch. SGA. Mark my words. May 3rd. You not safe either, my boy. You not safe either. I may have to retcon this statement. But Lakers in 5. Let's get back to the video.
He was going against 2 MVPs.
360 backflip on it, bro. OD on it. Okay, hey, actually. Hey, Men in Black. Y'all forgot that. I ain't just do that. Did what?
Star cheater, DPOY, Finals MVP for 2 years.
Oh, hell no.
Like, I honestly hate this debate for trying to make both of these incredible players
Clip is
look
crazy.
worse for the sake of a ranking. Both of these niggas are insane, bruh. Michael Jordan, they was out there calling him Black Jesus. It's blasphemy, but them niggas was right. Not only has he had the most aura out of any sports player imaginable,
Hey, relax with the
his
clips.
stats
Relax
through
with the
retirement
clips.
Were
That's
actually
AI.
Unreal. I'd recommend watching some highlights from the 1993 finals. He legitimately looked 5 times better than anyone who was on the floor. In LeBron, my glorious king, where do I even begin? Although he has done a lot of manipulation in his career to make sure he had the best chance of winning, I think fate made sure he paid for it every time because he has had some pretty terrible injury luck when it comes to his teammates. Like, he was out there playing with Anthony Day-to-Day Davis. This nigga would sneeze and be out for 2 weeks. And that has made him walk into certain series with his starting lineup looking like this.
Who are you people?
But the fact that he has always produced, despite his teams being
Okay,
rather
positivity.
atrocious at
Positivity,
times,
I like
is
this.
simply incredible. Y'all should already know 2018 LeBron this year got y'all niggas acting like these. If I had to give you something to watch, I would definitely say watch the 2009 series between him and the Orlando Magic. It's literally a 30-minute highlight reel of some of the craziest athletic feats you'll ever see. When it comes to more subjective niches, it's a lot harder to choose a GOAT. Genres like hip-hop constantly have GOAT debates. There was a time where it was pretty unanimously known as Tupac. I would say nowadays, if you're saying Tupac is the GOAT...
Hey, I'm not gonna hold y'all. The video not even done, but my PR is cooked. My PR is so cooked. Oh well, who cares?
It is a LARPer take. Now, I know that sounds crazy, but just let me explain. Not saying Tupac's
I've never seen
a bad rapper.
me do this unless
Incredible.
it was on the
But if you are under the age of 25 and you're going to
Tashura,
look
relax,
me
gang,
in my
relax.
eyes and say Tupac's the GOAT, you are just trying to be different and you are not a vibe, nigga. Like, real life, gun to the back of your head, name 5 songs from him. Like, what the fuck? You're dying. You're literally
DDG songs. All right, we got Moonwalking in Calabasas. We got the Pink Dreads. Moonwalking in Calabasas slowed. Moonwalking in Calabasas slowed plus reverb. And then we got First Day Out, because every nigga got a song named First Day Out. That's it. have a PR team? I do not currently. I need one.
All a bad rapper, but I feel like people say this just so they can seem intelligent.
Kendrick,
like,
hey, that's fair.
Move,
It's
take
fair.
a wise move. But rap, I think, is too subjective to have a singular GOAT. But y'all niggas just be saying anyone. Who? Now all
Lil
the kids
Skies.
nowadays saying Playboy Cardi when this is the only line he speaks actual English.
Yesterday with my pops, my grandma still play bingo.
NBA YoungBoy be getting glazed too, and although he is tough, some of his songs are rather questionable.
Big like a baby, you could say that I'm a child molester.
GOAT superhero is also pretty subjective, but not really. You could only
Spider-Man
really
and Batman.
discuss these three as the GOAT. Like, niggas want to be different so bad, they out there saying the real superhero GOAT is Nova.
What are you talking about?
The hell you talking about, bro?
Spider-Man is my favorite out of the three, but Superman, I think, is the clear
Nova?
GOAT. He's literally synonymous with the word superhero, and I don't think that will ever change. Greatest video game of all time, I think, is way too subjective. However,
Definitely.
there was a time where there was a unanimous GOAT. When I was growing up, all these lists were dominated with Ocarina of Time on the top. Now, is it actually the GOAT? No, nigga! I wouldn't even say it's the best in this series, but I would say for a good 10-year span, most gamers were coining this as the best game of all
Halo
time.
3
I
is
don't know
so
any
good.
other game besides
I love
maybe
that
these
game.
three that have that on their resume.
It should become the
Now,
PlayStation
GOAT video
soon.
game characters, a different conversation. I think it's very easily Mario. I don't even know who else would enter the conversation, but me personally, I'm going Sonic. I know all the Nintendo fanboys mad, but what top 5 you smoking on, Mario?
I'm not mad about that.
My top 5 is Sonic, 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 Sonic. It's no use.
They can go tit for tat, literally. I believe they can go tit for tat.
I got a Sonic versus Mario video in the vault. Let me know if y'all want it. That's all I got for now. Make sure to comment any other GOATs that I missed, and I'ma catch y'all next time.
Hey, WV.